Wings, his two big high-profile fights up until now, a disputed Hart.
Well, we'll find out.
Meanwhile, Briggs.
Attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world. Pounds with a record of 31 wins, 2 losses. Shannon Briggs at 39 wins, 2 losses, 1 no contest with Frans Botha.
Gloves. I expect a good, clean fight.
Flashy or dressed.
Indeed.
He's a visionary.
Ooh, look, a short left hook in the first round.
While they define who's going.
Yeah, he says to win, I got to control the pace. I can't just apply pressure. I need to fight a fight where he comes straight in and punches, because that's the kind of
Fight, you can't win it.
He's got those little short arms. He's got to come forward. Briggs is much faster, and he should be flashing those hands in there right now.
round under a minute remaining. Round 1 scheduled for 10. Much movement for Briggs.
Briggs showing that's the kind of charge we need. You need to charge the light brigade.
I saw that too, but I'll tell you what. Briggs for his height reach should be more effective. From the overhead, let's look at the feet and see where they tangle. Yeah, you know what? It wasn't a feet.
Not a bad round for both men. I gave it to Briggs, but not a bad round.
You can see the look in both his eyes. It hurt.
Right now, anyway.
Nice jab. He's going to need it this time, because that's the key to the victory.
Sneaky right over the top by Briggs.
See the things.
And I don't think that at all. There he is. He's fighting hard now, but you know he's not there.
Well, he trained 8 weeks at Big Bear. He went back to in the past. He said he worked too hard in the gym under Panama Lewis.
He's changed his diet 4 or 5 times. His trainers, his training technique.
For the bell, round 2.
There.
Right hand over the top by Botha.
Using that nice long jab and a straight right hand, snapping.
Which indicated the first that he landed in combination, and hard punches.
Tied him up.
He got Briggs' attention with a couple of.
Yeah, by Briggs. He didn't follow up. He was 1 and done.
All out. Both knows this is a night that he's got to look good. Very good here.
Briggs is much more effective. Excuse me, Shannon Briggs much less.
You first. You first. This is what you'd be screaming at Briggs right now.
You could say nasty things about his skills.
Oh,
he's brave. Oh, there's a smacking left hook. And Briggs breathing heavily through the mouthpiece.
Stop punch, stop punch.
So 6-4, but both are proving his point.
And both are gaining confidence. No counterpunch by Briggs.
Time!
Good round.
You know it or not. Yeah. And this guy doesn't hit you. If you notice when you throw at him, he don't counterpunch you that much.
Let's hook.
That was Abel Sanchez to Francois Botha. You heard Emmanuel Stewart. Combination to the head by Francois Botha. Came back to haunt him.
Fall in a defensive shell.
Bobby, what?
He throws a punch out just to make that move.
Big
Briggs is hurting.
by Botha.
Quickly counterpunching at one point, which is what Emmanuel Stewart was talking about. So when
Oh, he got hit a good collection of punches. There wasn't just 1 or 2.
Oh, there's a by Francois Botha, smiling at Shannon.
And completely clean right hands.
Botha may be slow, but he is.
again, it's helping both to stop.
And those punches being blocked by both.
But you're waiting. You're ahead letting him get off too much. You don't realize it.
An entire combination, beautiful right hand, left hook, and some follow-up.
That pawing jab and leaning in, so if the right hand lands, that's what they remember that both. Oh, nice
Combination of the head by.
Remains of getting worried. For Botha.
Nice right hook.
See impressing anybody.
He's winning this round, though. He's coming out.
Left jab. There it is. Right there.
You could see it coming, Steve. You were
Very effective combination to the head by Botha. A whacking left hook off the side of the face. Back comes Botha with a
amazing to me with what appears to be not very quick right hand.
could have followed through.
Yeah.
Okay, good job, good job.
Well, that's a tough round.
There was a nice feint. Teeing off with that right hand. He's just getting through. There, one to the body.
The scores.
Well, I got it very close. Both ahead, 48-47. I'm telling you from the last round, this is the time that he phased.
Fight relatively short. I want to get as many rounds in the bank as Briggs.
Throw the tap, 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 like that.
Briggs to the chin of Francois Botha. Briggs.
Perfect time for a body shot.
Very polite referee. Great right hand. Many times. Look, he's just toying with the left.
Both of those right hands. He is. You've got to imagine if this guy could ever get in real shape. What he could actually.
And Botha counters with an overhand.
that spin. That's a full pirouette. Jab, jab, right hand. Another right hand. Counter right hand on the inside. Right.
Bell, and he really paid the price.
Well, are we in for
a big one? Well, now we have two that don't close the big one. It'll probably be keeps using it.
All right, break. Get out, get out.
He's completely open to the right. You can't see it.
There's a left jab, but body shots.
Both the top. Boy, the left hook is the one to paint you.
Now he goes to the body, again to the chin, all right.
As they should be.
Those body shots probably contributing to that. A cut over the left eye. Briggs. Oh, a straight right hand by both.
Talked about the intangibles. Skill factor, Shannon Briggs.
7 seconds.
Loading up with the right hand. There's the jab and the right hand right over.
Round 8.
Stick and move, they're hollering at him. Stick and move, Willie.
Bigger than him, faster than him, with longer reach. You never would think it, but he's using. Right now, Shannon Briggs is sucking it up. Emmanuel Stewart told him, you can't lose this round.
Left, but he hammers him with a right. Both into the face.
Well, he has been getting...
Briggs is confused, he's frustrated, and he's tired. Those are not...
He's doing this, look at this.
But he's coming back strong. He senses it too.
It could be...
There's a straight right hand by Briggs, his best punch. Botha with no energy, hanging in there. It's all hard.
It's another Botha night.
He needs 20 seconds to survive.
And the need to do something and make a statement, gets a nice right hand. He hurts Botha. Botha goes back.
Botha down for the 3rd time in his career versus...
Up until that point, I had a 68-65. Yeah. Now I have a 76-70.
Try to win it on the cards, or do you go forward like Abel Sanchez tells him?
He
loved it.
Well, he hasn't lost yet.
He hasn't lost.
That was one of my keys, too. You had to land that right hand, get inside, work there.
Straight
away now. Then the market value on...
Right on the face of Botha, left hook as it appears.
And Briggs walked into another right.
Gas back into the tank. Well, all that time the talking is going. Seconds are ticking by
fighters.
Only 1 round remaining.
You get there, you let him get out first. You got to win this round, brother.
Touch gloves.
Okay. Desperation time for Briggs. Heavyweights. Round 10. This is the...
Both guys have covered themselves. They're fighting.
Another overhand.
And he continues to be first, Botha. If the other guy could just eat.
But he continues to land with that right.
There's no question that Frans Botha is the braver man who wants him.
Right on the face of Briggs, and the crowd going wild. On the face of Briggs. Another right by Botha. And a round. What a strong finish by Botha. He can barely stand. Botha can run. Is over. Round 10, obviously, belonged to Frans Botha.
That anybody but Botha won this fight. If we get one of those stinkers...
Ladies and gentlemen, before I read the score totals, we've all seen a draw.
Bobby called it. Let's say it like it is. Bobby lives in New Jersey. He knows what he's...
Our lives is in the hands of the judges, and we got to recite by that.
Fighter that I fought, white, black, whatever, green, tough fighter. Your Teji fighter did some sick things. Definitely a heavyweight to reckon with, for sure.